Welcome back to another deep dive episode of Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, the place where every ride begins with anticipation and excitement. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a full-time adventurer, or just a dreamer scrolling through the latest machines, you're in the right place. Today, we're turning our spotlight to a bike that has the entire adventure community buzzing, the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650. For years, riders have been asking for a more compact, manageable version of the Africa Twin, a machine that maintains the rugged DNA of its big sibling but offers lighter handling, better fuel economy, and an entry point for those who found the 1100 just a bit too much. And now, Honda is finally answering the call. This isn't just a rumor anymore, it's a revolution in the making. Why a 650 Africa Twin makes perfect sense. Let's talk big picture for a moment. Adventure motorcycles have exploded in popularity over the last decade. Riders crave versatility, a bike that can crush miles on the tarmac, devour dirt trails, and still be tame enough for the daily commute. But here's the problem, the ADV market is flooded with two extremes. On one end, you've got beginner bikes like the CRF 300L or Royal Enfield Himalayan, great for light off-road fun, but underpowered for serious touring. On the other end, massive beasts like the Africa Twin 1100, BMW R1250 GS, and KTM 1290 Adventure, incredible machines, but intimidating and often overkill for the average rider. That leaves a huge gap, and Honda is stepping into it with surgical precision. The Africa Twin 650 could be the ultimate Goldilocks bike, not too big, not too small, but just right. Engine specs, a new heartbeat in the twin family. So, what's going to power this mid-size marvel? The 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 is expected to come with an all-new or heavily revised parallel twin engine, somewhere in the 650 cubic centimeters to 750 cubic centimeters range. Industry insiders and spy shots hint that Honda might be using a modified version of the engine found in the CB750 Hornet or Transalp 750, which would mean a 270-degree crank for that sweet V-twin-like character, plus excellent torque delivery. We're talking 70 to 75 horsepower, paired with around 60 Nm of torque, tuned for tractability rather than top-end speed. That means smooth, responsive power whether you're climbing steep mountain passes or maneuvering through city traffic. Expect fuel injection, ride-by-wire throttle, and possibly variable valve timing to help balance efficiency and performance. And let's not forget, Honda is known for smooth, reliable motors. This engine won't just perform well, it'll last for hundreds of thousands of kilometers if treated right. That's adventure peace of mind. Handling and chassis, where the rubber meets the road, and dirt. A proper ADV bike needs to be more than just powerful, it needs to handle everything from highway sweepers to muddy switchbacks. The Africa Twin 650 is expected to feature a brand new chassis, a lightweight, semi-double cradle frame, optimized for rigidity and flexibility where it counts. Honda will likely equip it with long-travel Showa suspension, offering around 200 mm of front and rear travel, along with adjustable preload and rebound damping. That's enough to soak up rocks, ruts, and potholes with ease, while still maintaining solid control on paved roads. We're expecting a 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear, the off-road ADV gold standard. Add in dual disc brakes with switchable ABS, maybe even cornering ABS, and this bike will stop as confidently as it rides. With a wet weight expected around 430 to 460 pounds, it's going to feel nimble in tight off-road sections and manageable for newer riders or those stepping down from bigger machines. It's all about balance, and the 650 looks like it's nailing it. Design and ergonomics, built for the long haul. At first glance, the Africa Twin 650 screams adventure. Expect the same rally-inspired design language as its big brother, tall windscreen, wide handlebars, upright seating, and a tank that blends muscular aesthetics with practical fuel capacity. We're expecting a fuel tank size between 18 to 20 liters, translating to serious range, especially when paired with the efficient twin-cylinder motor. The seat height might hover around 850 mm, with a potential low seat option to accommodate shorter riders. This makes it tall enough for off-road clearance but not a deal-breaker for those under 6 feet. The ergonomics should be spot on for long-distance riding, with plenty of comfort for both rider and pillion. Plus, Honda is likely to offer a wide range of official accessories, from aluminum panniers, crash guards, heated grips, auxiliary lights, and maybe even integrated GPS units, making it easy to tailor the bike for serious expeditions or everyday utility. Tech features, smarts behind the grit. Honda's been upping its tech game recently, and we expect the Africa Twin 650 to come loaded. A 5-inch or 7-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity via Honda's RoadSync app is almost certain. Navigation, call control, music, all right there on your dash. Expect multiple ride modes, rain, standard, sport, off-road, along with a custom mode to let you fine-tune throttle response, traction control, ABS sensitivity, and engine braking. It's about giving the rider more control, especially when switching terrains on the fly. And if Honda really wants to make a splash, a DCT, dual-clutch transmission, version would be a game-changer. No clutch lever. No shifting. Just smooth, automated gear changes that let you focus on the terrain, not the transmission. Love it or hate it, DCT has carved out a loyal fan base, and offering it on the 650 would make it one of the most beginner-friendly ADV bikes on the market. Price and positioning, a smart move by Honda. Let's talk numbers. The Africa Twin 1100 is priced at over $14,000 in many markets. Meanwhile, the CB500X hovers under $8,000. So where does the 650 fit? All signs point to a $9,500 to $10,500 price range, depending on whether you opt for a standard or DCT model. That puts it directly in competition with the Yamaha Tenere 700, Aprilia Touareg 660, Suzuki V-Strom 800DE, and KTM 790 Adventure. What makes the Africa Twin 650 stand out is brand trust, reliability, and a dealer network that stretches across the globe. Plus, the Africa Twin name carries serious weight. It's not just a new ADV, it's a continuation of a legacy. Global and touring potential, built for the long run. This bike isn't just for weekend trail runs. With the right luggage setup, wind protection, and seat comfort, the Africa Twin 650 could be a legitimate round-the-world motorcycle. Whether you're crossing countries, continents, or just your local state lines, it promises to be a low-maintenance, go-anywhere companion. Fuel efficiency is likely to hit 50 to 60 miles per gallon, giving it a real-world range of 250 to 300 miles per tank, something every long-distance rider will appreciate. And with Honda's reputation for reliability, you'll be spending more time exploring and less time wrenching. Final thoughts, a new era for adventure riders. To sum it all up, the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting releases in recent ADV history. It's compact but capable, powerful yet approachable, and adventurous without being excessive. This isn't just a smaller version of the 1100, it's a whole new platform designed to meet the real-world needs of modern riders. Whether you're a solo explorer, weekend trail junkie, or someone just dipping their toes into ADV waters, this bike could be the one to take you from city streets to backcountry escapes without breaking the bank, or your back. Let's ride, stay tuned to upcoming cruiser bikes. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650. What do you think? Does this bike check all the boxes for your next adventure ride? Drop a comment below and tell us what feature you're most excited about. Are you Team DCT? Do you prefer spoked wheels over cast? Let us know. And don't forget, if you love detailed, passionate motorcycle content like this, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and ring that bell so you never miss an update from upcoming cruiser bikes. We'll be covering more upcoming releases, deep dive comparisons, and hands-on reviews as we roll into 2025, so stay with us for the ride. Until next time, ride safe, ride far, and keep chasing those horizons, only on upcoming cruiser bikes.